Hello and welcome to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is going to be my attempt at playing this game in Master Mode without dying. So, this game is one of my all-time favorite games. I've been meaning to do a playthrough of this for quite some time and to do a sort of challenge run of this sort. Uh, it has been on my agenda for quite some time now, so yeah, let's see how this goes. So the challenge here is that as you're playing this game, you cannot die. So here, if the game says game over, that's it. So this does not mean that if you fall in a shrine and lose a heart, that doesn't count. That's still not game over. That's still not you dead. That's just losing a heart. Or if you lose all your hearts but you have a fairy or Mifa's Grace, if you have those buffs, then it doesn't count as a death. So yeah, so basically the screen must say game over, and upon saying game over, once you load the game, it has an X marked on the map. So that's sort of the thing that I use to determine whether or not I have died, and that's the rule of this specific run. No game over screens through anything. Fall damage, enemy damage. Uh, if you're in a shrine, you lose the last heart. If you accidentally drown while running out of stamina with your last heart, and it says game over, then that's game over. But if, say, you're at full heart but lose all your stamina and Link drowns, you're basically reset to the last position. That is not game over. So that is not a death. So that's kind of the rule to the game. And the reason I consider that is because as you lose a heart and get reset, say you drown while swimming, or if you fall, if you're trying to do a shrine fall into the depths essentially. So that just makes you lose a heart. So that, as long as you're not on the last heart, I don't count as a death. So those are the rules, and the reason for that is because an enemy can deal damage to you and you lose a heart, which is the same as what this mechanic is doing. So yeah, so that's pretty much my reasoning for that. So game over. So if it doesn't hit game over, we're good. So that's my plan. I've been redundant in this explanation. I apologize, but I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so it's going to give me a bunch of tutorial tips here. I'm just going to go through them quickly. But bear in mind, I haven't played this in a while, so my knowledge of my muscle memory of the control stick is a little bit rusty. The reason for that is that I've been playing a lot of other games on the controller, specifically Hogwarts Legacy and Elden Ring, and Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. So again, the controls are much different than the controls in Zelda. A is B and B is A. X is jump here, so I can invert the controls, but I'm okay with this because I do remember playing with that. I just need to get used to it, and once I become accustomed to it, I'm sure I'll be able to play the game as I normally did. Alright, so we are out of the Shrine of Resurrection, and we've been given our first quest by Zelda.
Our light that must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay, so she's done talking, and you know that this is Master Mode because there's a Triforce symbol down at the bottom there. And the stamina is just telling me that I don't have much in ways of running. And this is going to be a cutscene with the incredibly uplifting music. It kind of gives you an idea of the open world. So there's the Death Mountain right there. There's the Hyrule Castle. And there's the Temple of Time. Our first destination, and that's the Old Man, or the Ghost of the Old Man. I will try to just jam through dialogue. I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. Having said that, again, I didn't mean to go into sneak mode. That's what I typically use to run. But again, I forget. Okay, so I'm just gonna farm some food here, and let's see what we can get here. So there's supposed to be a rhino beetle here, which is quite valuable early game. Okay, and a sneak mechanic here is you can hit the left joystick and just press it, you'll go into sneak mode, and if you press X while being in sneak mode, you'll sort of jump forward sneakily. So nice tip there. I didn't know about that. Okay, I expected him to pick it up. Right, so where are we at here? Okay, again, I'm just trying to pick up some apples, as many as I can get. Just gonna try to run by that guy, because I don't really care about him so much. Now, if you look at Hyrule Castle, I don't know if it'll let me see that, because it's pretty early. Oh. Okay, I've fallen in here. By the way, this is a Korok puzzle. You basically have to jump into this flower petal formation. Your Korok leaf will spawn at the island that I'm at. But I'm going to skip on picking up the Koroks right now. Korok seeds, they help increase your inventory. So, right here. So the inventory... Oops. How do I move? Oh, okay, I can't even get there right now. I don't have that accessible. But as you can see, Hyrule Castle right there is not covered by gloom. Or I guess malice.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay, so now we'll get the instruction on how to get to the next part, or how to follow quest marker and objectives. And here's where I'm going to try to do that. Sorry. Right there. So you see there's no sort of malice around this castle. But after we hit the first Sheikah Tower, it starts up. Which to me suggests that Zelda, like this whole thing, us being woken up at the time that we were, was essentially Zelda's time was up. That Zelda's doing. She woke us up at this time when she did. A, because she felt that we had healed at this point, and B, because she had no choice because she was unable to seal Ganon away. But aside from the bokoblins, I think the malice itself within the castle was sealed away. So that was a good thing. And I think also the divine beasts were sealed away. They were not moving. They were inert until we hit this Sheikah Tower right here. Once we interact with it, all of those things wake up. The Sheikah shrines wake up, the towers wake up, everything. So yeah, that's kind of it. And I do not want to die this early in the game, so I'm just gonna run past him. And once I hit this, I should be able to survive. Awesome. So the thing that makes Master Mode so challenging is the enemies at the start of the game. So normal enemy ranks are, if you look at a bokoblin, there's a red bokoblin, there's a blue, there's a black, and there's a silver. Each of them have greater amount of health from the previous level, and have higher level weapons as well. So the red bokoblin has 13 hit points, and it has a Boko club or a stick as a weapon. Whereas the blue one has would have a club, and its health points would be 72. The black one would have, I think, 480 health, and then the white silver one would have 720. So see, all the Sheikah towers are coming up all over, as well as the shrines. They're becoming energized again, or active again. They were inert all this time. So this also awakens the beast, and the Calamity Ganon's minions, they're in as well. And yeah, so that's the first objective done. Next objective is to find the shrines within the Great Plateau. I shall attempt to do that as soon as I can. I'm going to try to make this video about 30 minutes, 40 minutes-ish. But maybe the first one might take a little bit longer just because it is the intro. And so the Sheikah towers, once you interact with them, once you climb it and interact with it, they will give you, they will reveal the map to you based on the place you're positioned at. So all the towers that have been raised above, they are now a little bit harder to reach, but once we reach them, they will open up the map. And this is the part where I guess Calamity Ganon also gets triggered. See, the castle is inert, but now... Excuse me.
When the beast regains its true power,
it
this
is
world will face its end.
woken up again. That's where Zelda is, that glowing light. So fun fact, you could actually go there right after starting the game. But again, it'll be next to impossible to beat it. For someone at my level of skill, for sure.
Now then,
You know, people who are speedrunning this game, they have incredibly high level of skill and they can do it far more easily.
Before it's too late.
Okay, so there's that. Now next up, we just have to basically jump down here. So we're gonna do that. You could climb down or jump down. See, now I fell here and I would die. So instead of just letting myself die, I'm going to teleport to the Shrine of Resurrection. This way I'll prevent myself from being dying. Oh, okay, I guess I can't. Okay, so this is a mechanic which is locked right now, but I will unlock this mechanic and demonstrate it. I suppose it doesn't work for the first shrine. Or the tower that I'm falling from, but I will have to register the first shrine and then I'll be able to do it. So yeah, this is, old man shows up here and he has a quest for us, which is to find all the towers. I'm just gonna rush through the dialogue, I don't care. Okay, that's good. Isolated plateau, don't jump off of it, and he's absolutely correct. If we try to, and we can climb down this plateau if we so desired. Yeah. Lots of conversations here. He just wants to keep talking. I do not care. This is perhaps the most frustrating part of the new playthrough, how slow the characters walk and how you cannot skip it. He's going to take his sweet time going there. And I don't particularly care about that. I'd rather just make my way towards the shrine. Again, there's bokoblins there, so I'm going to just run past it. This is a safer array. So I never let my stamina run to red or just completely run out of it, like for example like this, because then he goes like this and then he's running incredibly slow. So pro tip, always when you're running, you get the stamina down all the way to a smidgen of red, so that when you stop running or sprinting, you're still running rather than just walking like this. Okay, so there is a chest here. So this is part of the DLC. I have DLCs installed. I'm not going to be attempting the DLCs. The goal here is to finish the game and defeat Calamity Ganon. And that does not require beating the DLC, so I'm not going to be doing that. But I will skip where I can. And here's the loading screen with the master mode, proving that this is indeed is master mode, and we're going with this. Alright, so Magnesis Trial. So here we basically interact with the Sheikah Slate, and it gives us one of the 4 powers that we get. Magnesis is the first that we get. Well, as we get to it, I will cover those powers as well, the abilities. Or I should say runes. So here they are. First off, well, there are actually 6, but really there are 4. Okay, and this is how you activate it. You basically do this. And then you just move it up here. Fall in the water. Not a problem. I believe there's supposed to be an enemy there. Whoa, okay. I should eat some food because this will kill me otherwise. So this is one way of killing it. Whoa. And there I go again. And I'd rather just choose to jump in here because I cannot engage with this guy right now. And so this is the challenge with master mode here, is that the enemies also regenerate health. So this is a great example of why this mode is so much tougher, and why you should be carrying around food as much as you can. In lower levels, it will hurt you quite a bit. But do pick up everything else that you can find here. So, okay, so we are gonna go here. Shrines act as puzzles, so this is the first one. And we're just gonna go here. So this is a fairly easy one. The tougher part was just the enemy. Now, I'm not gonna strive to pick up all the chests in the shrines. I shall attempt if I can, but I'm not going to go out of my way if I don't have to. So that's the first one, so I can't skip this one unfortunately, so I will let this play. Oh, never mind, I can. And that's exactly what we need. We can skip this, and this should get us out of the shrine. And we should be golden. So that's the first one done. So now we have Magnesis. We can use Magnesis to assist us in the overworld as well, like the outside, in the main game as well. rather than just in the shrine. And then we'll go to the next one. Right, so here we are. Okay, so he's got more to say. Again, he's gonna waste our time. Just gonna skip this. And he wants us to basically cover all the shrines. He's basically giving us the instructions on what the shrine is and what it does and what to do with the other shrines. Okay. Got it. And this is kind of they're more so for the people who are playing for the first time. Right, and that's pretty much it. There's a chest up here. I wonder if I could just... Yeah. Oh, nice arrow. And there's a chest there which I can grab. This is valuable. We'll take that. Oh, there's another one. Okay, good. We'll take that as well. The swim speed is really slow in this game. You need special items, gear, and food perhaps to increase it. We'll be working on that later on if we need to. But that is not my primary goal here right now. Current goal is simply to finish the shrine, so there's a lot of running involved, which we will do. I wonder if I could grab this guardian part. Assuming there is one here. Nothing? Okay. So we'll be coming across some tough enemies right now, but again, we'll be skipping those. Now I should be able to teleport wherever I want to. Yeah, so I can teleport to here. So if I do run into trouble, I can always teleport. Sorry. Excellent. So this is the only time Link will do that. After that, he won't be. I'll just be able to do that just like that. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're back to the Great Plateau. I could have teleported here, but that's fine. So the location we're going next is, well, you see that shrine over there? So that's the shrine we want to get to. But before we get to that one, there is another shrine that we should be reaching. It's this one right here. And we can put a marker here just to kind of enable us. This is the path I typically take whenever I'm making my way up the shrine. And I will stick to the side because, I guess not now, but up ahead there's going to be an enemy. I don't know if this is a shrine which does that. This is a guardian. I'll demonstrate in a moment. No, I think it's that one. Let me see. Sorry. It's this one, yes. He will wake up in a moment. If I'm not incorrect. I guess not. And let me just register this gate here. Oops. Skip that. Now there's a chest here. This is where the bomb shrine is located. I'm going way too fast. I should really pace myself. And again, this is just loot because the DLC is installed. So a special Nintendo shirt. Totally not lore or game breaking. Let's see, we're at 25-minute mark. See how much we can get done. So second up, bomb trial. So the amount of time it takes just to load all this. I mean, I do like the way they've done everything. It's ancient tech, and yet it's computerized. Kind of makes you wonder the amount of damage the first Calamity did 10,000 years ago, that the technology was completely destroyed. I mean, the hero and the princess and the Sheikah were able to defend Hyrule, but at what cost? I mean, they lost all this tech. Alright, so this is the bomb shrine, so we just throw a bomb and boom. That's basically it. Fairly straightforward. Believe there is a item here, if I'm not incorrect. And you can use our weapon like this, so that's a proper weapon you've got. Just gonna step back here just to kind of keep myself safe. I'm gonna drop that. Lovely. And if you can, oh gosh, couldn't make it. There we go. I believe there is another chest here. I don't see any use of this ball. Well, I guess just to teach you, but I do think I can get this chest, so may as well. I think it just has an ember. Yeah, I've played this game quite a bit, so yeah, I tend to remember. And again, I'm not doing what I say. Do not run out of stamina. It can cost you. And we'll wait for the ball to go, and then we'll blow it. That's all we needed. Speedrunners are able to do this much faster. I'm not a speedrunner. I am very mediocre at this game. Meaning I'm not really good at fighting enemies. I can't do flurry rushes as effectively. Bow and arrow, all of that stuff. I cannot do the things that a lot of the people do on YouTube. So if you're expecting that on this sort of run, please don't. This is more of a endurance run. Can I do this without dying? And I came close to dying twice. One when I misjudged my jump on the Sheikah Tower, and then the second to the sentry. So 2 instances. And while this is loading, and so I'm going to demonstrate what a guardian is as we go through here. That is a guardian. These are one of the toughest items in this, or enemies in this game. They shoot laser beams at you. As I do this, he'll become active. It's going to special animation to demonstrate how powerful it is. It also has a special music. And I'm just going to hide because I do not want to get hit by it. So there's 3 guardians in this specific location. And I do not want to engage any of these guys. Alright, next up, the shrine on top of that mountain. We should be able to reach that as long as it doesn't rain. Doesn't seem like it's going to rain. Now we're going to run into another incredibly tough enemy. Right, that's not the depth. Or that's not the exit to the island. If I can see it, I wonder. Oops. There it is. That right there. That is a Lionel. And not just any Lionel, that's a white male Lionel. These guys are incredibly tough, and as you can see, he's seen me. So I'm just going to hide here. I do not want to get into his bad side, honestly. Yep. Just run off to the side. I wonder if I... Also these bokos, I do not want to engage these guys either, but they might just see me. Which they do. And they can kill me pretty easy as well, so I do not want to engage with them either. Instead, we are here. This is a nice safe spot. It's the old man's hut. And here we'll find a very valuable item called the stamella shroom. This, when cooked in a cooking pot, allows you to make a food which replenishes your stamina. So I'm running low on stamina. Say I'm here. I can open my inventory, eat the cooked version of it, which will appear here, and my stamina is back up. I'll be using this later on during this run to catch a horse. So I'm going to try to see how many I can get here. That's the old man right there. And we also need these spicy peppers. Now there is a dish we can make for him, and then he can also give us a very valuable item, but I don't care much about that. Instead, I'm just going to use the ingredients I've found. So the next area we're about to go, it's going to be chilly. The weather effects are also present in this game, and depending on the type of weather, it can do damage to you. So it could be incredibly cold, which will do frost damage, and your hearts will start going down. Incredibly hot, where the sun is too bright, like in a desert, and your heart will start going down. Or it could just be the extreme heat, like the burning heat of the Death Mountain, and again your heart will start going down. So be aware. The weather effects are very potent in this game. Rain, if it rains, you can't climb walls. So just be aware. So you have to wear appropriate clothing to augment yourself. Okay, I think that was pretty much it. Now what I could do, just to get myself the assurance that I don't fall off the edge, I could cook these. So cook 4 of these, not 5. And it'll give you a skewer, which gives you this circle. That's the replenishing effect of the stamina. So make a couple. I only found 9. If I found 12, I'd be able to make more. And then, of course, I'm going to make these, because these are going to be very valuable. So I can... So now with this food, once I eat it, I'll have the buff, which will allow me to walk up the mountain or the cold climate without taking any damage. So that is good. I'll grab a few apples here. 2, really? That's an axe. I would think the axe would be able to cut it in one go. I guess not. Now, I want to cross this. A couple of ways I could do it. I could cut this tree down, but I think this is a better tree to cut. There you go. Now, if I do fall, I don't think... Oops. I should die. So I'm going to be very careful here. Go really, really slow. So that's made it. And then I'm going to start climbing. Now, there are some bokoblins up there. Hopefully they don't see me. And then I'm just going to start climbing. So the place I'm going to climb... now climbing is another really good mechanic in this game. A lot of games don't have this as well thought out as here. As long as it's a surface which has some ruggedness to it, you can climb, and then you could come rest here, replenish your stamina, and move up. Now, mind you, in this game, this is one of the only places I've seen with this many ledges for you to rest on. Other places in the overworld won't have this many. But I guess the game is just trying to teach you here that, hey, you know, rest up, do whatever, move on, so on and so forth. Okay, so rush from here. Just gonna rest here, recover my stamina. And another thing you can do is just press X and he will boost itself up a bit of a greater distance at the cost of higher stamina, just to speed things along. The next one up is right there. So hopefully I can make this. I think I should be able to. While grabbing these mushrooms. Yeah, plenty of stamina left. And what is next? That one, I guess? Yeah, I'll need to rest one more time before getting to the last one. So make sure to look around using your camera function. Oh, the stall enemies have spawned. I think they're up there. So that's gonna be a bit of fun. Let's see. I'll try to hit the shrine first before I get to the top. Again, it's nighttime, so gotta be cognizant of that. Now everything deals a lot of damage, including stall enemies at this point, so I'm gonna try and not engage them. Let's see. Are they here? I thought they were here. Well, they will spawn sooner rather than later. And down we go. So I think this is the stasis shrine, which allows you to stop time. One of my favorite skills, especially later on when you get upgraded. Okay. Avadime Shrine. That's what it's called. Stop the flow of time for an object. So we got the third rune. Although it shows 4 there, the bomb runes have 2 separate options. So you can stop and then you can look back and then disable it if you wanted to, or it'll disable over time. And there's a ball coming down here. Let the other one come as well. I think what I'm gonna do is that. Should give me plenty of time to get across. I don't think there's anything good here. Oh, there's a chest there. And the ball will jump again. Here's where it's falling from, as you can see. Oh, nice, a shield. And I can do shield jump, I think. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's a really bad surface, I guess. Yeah, no. This weapon is important. And basically, you're using this to move this out of the way. Basically what you do. Run through it, and that's that. Skip. Skip. So 3 shrines done, 3 spirit orbs obtained. We're gonna go after the last one, and this one requires taking special food, special precautions. I will eat the food, not right away, a little bit further ways up, so I shall demonstrate. So, okay, there the enemies be. These are easier to kill enemies. I could kill them and farm for some bokoblin items. But that's fine. Okay, so we're going up here. There's supposed to be a chest there too, but I can find that later. So here's the prompt that popped up. Temperatures getting dangerously low. Find warmth or you will take damage. So there's that. Ooh. And there's that damage tick right there. Oops. And I think the enemies will likely see me. I don't know. As you can see, I'm losing my hearts. I guess not. Now, if you're playing the normal mode, you can toss these rocks down up here to kill them, but I found that in this specific version you can't. I shall attempt it. Now I won't take damage. Oops. And they're trying to actually come up just to investigate. We'll see if I can push this one up. There you go. Well, I took one down. But, yeah. That was basically it. Okay, so I think that's a black bokoblin right there. Yeah, he's really tough, so I'm not gonna engage him in combat at all. And he sees me. I guess not. So that thing has a lot of health. That is 480 health points. I'm nowhere near strong enough to engage anything like that. I can't even take on blue bokoblins right now, much less a black bokoblin. So unless you're incredibly skilled at this game, I wouldn't attempt it, and neither should you, especially if you're attempting this challenge or just playing master mode in general. I would recommend skipping the enemies till you become strong enough. Now, it is a grind of patience, but that is exactly what the master mode is for. It is meant to be a test of your patience to see how far you can last, whether you can be patient or whether you're skillful enough to beat the game. I am not skillful enough, but I've got other skills, being that I can endure the long grind to make myself strong enough before engaging the enemies. Okay, so there's the shrine, and I just went past that area because it was the safest. That's another Korok puzzle. I'm not going to bother with that. I'll come back another time when I want to make a bigger video. I guess I can shield surf. Yeah, there you go. Nice, that covered the distance nicely. Okay, we do have to go up here. So shield surfing is a thing. It's a lot of fun. If you can do it, great. If not, then that's fine too. Bomb arrows, perfect. I don't think there's anything up ahead here, but yeah, we do need these bomb arrows. And we're gonna just run past. There are certain enemies here, I think. Yeah. I will roll a few boulders down. Yeah, they're on my case. Oops. I think I have come the wrong way. Do not step in this water. It is freezing cold, so it will kill you. So this is the Cryonosis Shrine, I believe. And this is also a little bit tricky because there is a guardian scout enemy in there. So always gotta be careful for those. Let's see if I can complete it within a reasonable time frame. Take this opportunity to That's the fourth and the final one for now, for quite some time. Okay, splendid. Moving on. So this shrine, what it does, this rune, what it does, as long as there's water, you can craft a block of ice, and you can use it as you so desire. In this case, you can use it to lift up this. I am going to quickly cast another one here. I wonder if you can get down from there. Whoa. Most definitely can. Whoa, 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 buddy, buddy, buddy. Yep, he definitely can. There you go. That solves my problem. I wonder if I can get to that chest without killing myself. I would not attempt it. And this run is more of a challenge run. We don't even need it. The items we need lie further up ahead in the game, so we're all good. Excuse me. Okay, so that is 47 minutes. Okay, so let's see if you can get the glider before we end this video. Assuming that the game loads. Notice that sometimes the game takes a while to load. I guess it's building the overworld a little bit more differently. It expects the old man to come gliding in on a glider. From where he came gliding, we don't know. Okay, I don't care. It's gonna ask us to go to a specific place. X marks the spot. Understood. Yes, 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 I get it. And then he disappears. Splendid. And where we have to go is basically this Temple of Time. So we're gonna put a location there, and the best place honestly is the... Actually may as well go to the Shrine of Resurrection, just to kind of go there from a safe direction. The distance is about the same either way. Once we have a glider, we can assure that at least we won't die falling. Or, well, I shouldn't say assure. I should say the risk will be lower. So this is the starting area where we started before. And there it is. That's the Temple of Time, the building right there. So again, we're just gonna run up there. I wonder. Yeah, the surface isn't very nice. This is better. Okay. Good job, Link. Now there is an item, I believe, up ahead, guarded by a bokoblin, but I would like to get that item. Not by this bokoblin. But by this one, I believe. Whoa, 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 buddy. Again, blue bokoblins, they will one-shot me right now. So, very risky. Engaging with these guys at this moment in time. Again, I don't have to go down the front path. I can go down this path. Just trying to collect the guardian items. Oh, shaft, nice. Now, this is where the goddess's statue resides. This is one of the many. And here we have a choice to pick a stamina or a heart vessel. I should say heart container or a stamina vessel. So, normally, when you're playing this game, I would suggest using this to get the heart container. But I'm going to go with the stamina vessel because I think I have an idea as to what I'm doing, so I should be okay. One additional heart won't make much of a difference, so I'm going to go with the stamina vessel, and I'll be needing it for what I'm about to do next after I exit the Great Plateau. Okay, so that gave me a little bit more. Okay, so he's here. Oh, I see. Okay, so if you interact with this, he'll see you. Splendid. Okay. See, I usually don't do this. I usually go up the staircase. Even in my first playthrough, that's what I did. Didn't interact with the goddess's statue. So instead, you take the staircase. Now, if you run out of stamina while climbing the stairs, that's perfectly fine. But if you run out of stamina while climbing a mountain without the staircase, then that's going to be a problem. And my buff has expired, the ice buff. And we are here. So this is going to be a cutscene. I don't care.
Well done there, young one.
And he's going to relay us the story about how this all began. We were a part of this as well, but we've forgotten. The princess is my own daughter, and she's holding out the calamity for 100 years through her divinity. Okay, I don't care. Thank you for the glider. Now we can exit. And I think I'm still within my 1 hour mark. I will take this though. Very useful item. And from here on out, I shall be going to this specific area. He will tell me to go to a specific way by the Twin Peaks, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Because we do wish to discover the Kakariko village and the Hateno village as soon as we possibly can. And along the way, we will hit any and all shrines that we can. The goal is to do 40 shrines in total. I have done 4, so I'm left with 36 more shrines. That's the next objective. I'll pick whatever I can find. Oh. This is a much needed healing item. And here's where I'll leave this first part. Because where we're headed, we need these horses. Any horse will do for now, but that's where we're at. Okay, so I'll just go right here. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.